Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today I'm going to be working on my letter Q for the Artfully August Junk Journal Challenge here on the Dear Julie channel. The letter Q, we have quilted or patchwork. I have pulled together some pieces that are left over from the apron that I made with Izzy. I am gonna pull out this piece of noisy deli paper, and we are gonna be doing our patchwork on this, and then I can use these pieces in my journal. So I am going to want to just go ahead and put pieces down. I'm gonna go ahead and glue them down, and I am going to use I guess we'll try this one, because I just need it to stay, because I am gonna go ahead and go around it with, I'm gonna put a bunch on. I am gonna sew on it, because we can sew this time. Okay, so we'll put the yellow. Add the blue. I think we'll go ahead and put that up on top of it a little bit. Okay, I have this little piece that I want to use. How am I going to use it though? I'm going to put it down under the flowers and a little on the sides. Okay. Now you could go ahead and actually do quilting. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm just taking my pieces and patchworking them onto this paper. Let's see. Okay. No. Ooh, got this. I think we'll go with across here. And oh, we have a pink one. Put that down here. I'm using the Mono Tombow XL. It should stick to this paper. That's why I chose it. I have this big piece of that. Got a piece of the blue that we can go ahead and put down here. And pieces, I can have pieces going off the edge because I can cut, right? Okay. Got pieces sticking to my hand. So did you see yesterday's video? I made a yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some here. Sorry, I made a fun little which one's straighter? I think we'll go with this one. a large tag. I made a large tag with a job, and I had to do rip and tear was what I had picked for yesterday. So today I have picked Q, and so let's see what else we can add. We've got this piece of yellow. I think if I put that down, I want it to go underneath this pink piece. Okay. Okay. And we'll come down here and let's see. We have this yellow piece. Okay, so we've got a few different fabrics that we are using, and we'll be able to use these in other places of the journal to make it cohesive. I think that's going to be awesome. We can go ahead and see if we have any spots that need a little something, because we can also go ahead and add some of these scraps just so that we have a variety of color. Okay. Do I have any other? Any other good little pieces? There's so many ways that we're going to be able to use whatever we make here, so. Huh, this was sewn. And I'm just thinking that by having these glued on, it's going to make it easier to sew it. I hope. I hope. I'm looking forward to seeing what people are doing. Again, this is for the the Artfully August challenge. We have a variety of arty things to do. That could go along there. Yeah. And like I said, these are pieces from the apron that I made with Izzy when she was here on her vacation. Okay, I don't even know if fabric is one of the things that this glue is supposed to be able to be worked with. Yeah, looks like it works. I'm taking that one off though, because I want to extend this one a little bit. See, and I'm okay that it is attached to the paper. Okay, I think we'll take this one and have it come all the way down. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I am going to take this to the sewing machine, and I'm going to zigzag the pieces on here, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so this is what we've got, and we are going to go ahead and sew it on there for our quilted, and then we will make our embellishment. And so I think this is going to be awesome. Okay, this is what I've got going on. I would recommend waiting until it's dry, because it is it's buckling, it's doing all kinds of things to make it really hard. I'm really glad this is for a junk journal. There was just so many strings, I needed to get them off before I go to the next level here. Okay, so yeah, so I've done a variety of stitches. The machine that I have is old school. It doesn't have like any fancy stitches or anything, so I'm just doing a variety of sizes of zigzag and straight stitches, but really happy with how they're turning out. Okay, so we're gonna go under and get these, because they'll come up. If they get caught, they'll come up through. Look how cool this looks from this side. I wanted to have the noisy paper, so that is, and I was like, I wonder if it'll be easier. I mean, yeah, except for the fact that things are moving because it's wet. Okay, come over here. We've got this one, this one. Okay, so kind of like a Franken page here, only it's it's fabric. Okay, so feeling a little better about all the strings. And yeah, so I've gone around like this, and this one and this one and this one I've stitched straight here, zigzag, zigzag, zigzag across here, straight and zigzag. So I will go ahead and go and continue and see what we get. And here we go. So the key is definitely wait until it is dry, and then it sews so much better. I'm going to go ahead and just cut around my edge here. Cut my deli paper. I want to keep my deli paper on here because I wanted the noise. That's the whole reason I attached it to deli paper. So now, so I've made my quilt, and now I need to make either an embellishment or a page out of it. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and make my flip, because remember, we need a flip in our 10 ensembles. Okay, so I'm going to make a flip out of this. I kind of like this area right here. Now this, I'm a little disappointed in that right there, so I'm going to go ahead and come in with some glue. Remember, I'm using that XL, and it did dry. It just took it a little longer. I just want this to sit down on top of there. Okay. Is there any other places? So it is, my sewing is leaves much to be desired on this particular thing, but I really like the way it turned out. I really like this look right here for a flip. I think that's going to be really cool. And I am going to go ahead and grab a piece of the avocado dyed paper. Okay, so this is one of the things I'll be using in the journal. Look at how pretty that is. So, and because it is on this, I don't think we'll have any trouble. It'll, yeah, I think it's going to be good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut underneath here. I don't think we need it to stick out like a little ruffle. I don't know, it kind of looked kind of cool, but okay, so there's that, and we'll go ahead and we'll just cut it right like that. Okay, so just like that, I have a flip page. Okay, now so that is going to be my embellishment. Right there is my flip. So I have a quilted flip, and it is finished, and I can go ahead and put that, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll add it to this page. How do I want to do that? I think, well, could do double-sided tape, and if I have trouble with that, then I'll go ahead and sew it or staple it, but for right now I'll go ahead and try this. You know, it's all about, a lot of it is about trial and error, going, oh, I like this, oh, should we try that? So here in just a minute I'm going to show you, I was taking a class, or actually listening to like a lecture, and so there we go. Okay, there's that. I love the way this turned out, but I'm going to go ahead and add 3 things to this. Okay, so I have the antique lace. I do want to add that. Oh, I think I'll have it go off the top. Okay. So, antique lace. I'm going to grab fabric tack. So I have an idea. I think we can go ahead and finish this whole piece. We'll go ahead and add our, making it into a fabric flip with a stack-a-note. Okay, but there's my, there's that. And then I have this. I think I got this one from Temu. It has a lot, okay? And so I can go ahead and cut that, and we can put a thin line across. So if you haven't seen it, I put an eco dyeing video. It's the eco dyeing when I did the hollyhocks and daisies, and that video is in the featured section of well, it's in with the videos in the group. Okay, so you can also look up eco, or put eco Dear Julie, and it shows up. Okay, eco Dear Julie, and it shows up. Okay, so there's that. And then you guys, I have these great flowers, and I think we'll go ahead and add a yellow and pink. And the light blue. Okay, and we'll put those down with the fabric, because these particular flowers are fabric. They are from Michaels. The flowers are. Okay, so that's my three things: lace, the flowers, and the greenery. Okay, and that gives me my flip. So I'm going to be able to mark that off of my list. And you guys, I saw my list and then it was gone, and then I saw my list and then it was gone. And I'm gonna look through here. There it is. Okay. Okay, so over here under embellishments, I'm going to put quilted, flip, sorry. Okay, and that is finished. Okay, so that we're gonna do that, and we come over to the flip, and the flip is done. Okay, and then we have the stack-a-note to do. And gosh, I really like how that turned out. So I'm gonna come up here, and one of the things that I have in my stash, this is a Patreon welcome gift. I don't remember who got it, but when somebody is new or upgrades in the Patreon, I add a welcome gift, and sometimes it's the same gift, but right now it's a variety of colors, and they're pretty awesome. So this is one of the colors of the welcome gift. Okay, so I'm going to use that as one of my pieces. And then I have this piece of I want them to be the same size. Okay, now stack a note can also be, you know, the note papers. That's a lot of times that's what I'll use, but I wanted to show you that you can do something different for your stack a note. And so we'll just come up and go around here. Okay, so that gives me 2 pieces. Then, oh, you know what? We've got this with the, that'll be cool. Or maybe like this. So it doesn't take up as much. Yeah, I think we'll do it this way. Okay, so this is the avocado dyed paper like I've been doing, and a long time ago, Tom brought home these papers that had to do with programming. And so, yeah, so we've got a pink, we've got a green. I wasn't even trying for that, but there you go. And so we usually stack 3 or 4. I kind of like the yellow. And so we'll pull this up. Okay, we're going to pull this up, and then you just put them down, one on top of each other, or one on top of the other. Okay, move this over, lay this down. So you'll be able to write or add things onto these pages, and then you can also write on the under, you know, the base page as well. So you just stack these right on top of each other. And we call it a stack-a-note. Okay, so fabric flip with a stack-a-note. And yeah, so there's that. And then I want to add some lace down here, okay, because you see that is kind of coming out like that. So I have this lace. It's kind of cool that we can use anything in our stash this time, huh? I'm glad. Are you glad? Okay, we're gonna go across. So tonight is our national night out, and I'm not gonna go. So it's in town, in Big Town. So that means, you know, 30-minute drive there and 30-minute drive home. I think Tom was gonna stop by and say hello, meet our new boss, volunteer for what we volunteer for. But see, he'll already be in town and he can drop by on his way home. I love it. Look at how sweet that is. Okay, so I have I wanted to show you. So while I was going to my thing, I went ahead and I inked some cards. So I have some cards ready. I inked some index cards, so those are ready. I put some, oh, there's my negative so I don't lose it. I found a negative in my scrap box. I put some of the coffee dyed parchment on these pink guest checks So those are ready, and this was what I was looking for, but that's too light. And then I was just going through and adding things to some of the things in the scrap box so I'd have them. I did a whole bunch of these. I had these in the scrap box, so I was going to see if, oh, I don't want it there, I want it on the inside here. If that one's okay, or if I should have one that's more yellow. How about we do this one? Okay. So I'm going to put that, and it will, oh, it'll still be behind it, but I'll have it be like it's a tab. Okay. So this piece on all of those, I don't know if you can see, but that is from the top of a notepad, and I've been saving it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to use it in this journal. So I've been getting some things already made ahead because I'm doing this class, and so I just want some busy work while I'm doing the class. So this is one of my 10 embellishment ensembles. It is a flip and a stack a note. Okay, so your flip can be fabric, it can be paper, it can, you know, whatever you want it to make your flip. I chose to use the piece from my Artsy Q Quilted, okay, and I love it. So remember, my 3 extra things was the lace, the flowers, and the leaves. Okay, also stitched, so that would count, because I mean the quilt could have just been glued on here, so stitching would count. Did also add this, and did also add this digital and this here. So with what I did those, I did these, I did a whole page of the little mini stuff. So these I have got ready to go in and scan, and these will go into the Patreon. Okay, so they are it's from the far away, and they are the placement is so that you can use your postage scissors and cut around them. Okay, so watch for that. Patreons, that's coming very soon into the Patreon, and that particular perk, that will be for all Patreons. Okay, so there we go. Fabric flip with this. I'm excited. Okay, so we have that done, and I have one of my large tags is done, and let me show you. I did do a second tag, so I can show you. Oh no, I didn't. I did a second tag, but it's just a regular tag. It's got a job, but yeah, so yeah, I did a couple more tags. So I have some large tags because I was playing. So I do still need to make my large tag with the job, and one of them. So I have one large tag with the job done, and I have my fabric flip, and my stack a note is done, and I was able to mark off Q. So R and Q are finished. Only 24 more to go. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.